They were broad-minded and they were practicing Muslims. But even though they were practicing Muslims, they never forced any of us.
Greet you, beloved. Once again, I welcome you to u.s.a Media. My name is Boache Steven, and you know for sure that whenever we meet up here to we dismantling those several assertions that has been made against Christianity since time immemorial. Well, we are actually going to the place of Dr. Zakir Naik, and he's going to tell us a lot about himself and how he wasn't forced to be a Muslim. What we get to him is that if you are a Muslim and you are forcing your words to become Muslims, seriously, you are doing the wrong thing, because according to Dr. Zakir Naik, he was never forced. He along or by length with his brothers were never forced to become Muslims. So we get to, well, we're going to get love from him, and we're taking a quick break, and surely we are returning to him. You're welcome back, beloved. May God richly bless you. Well, let's quickly go to Dr. Zakir Naik. What's your name, please?
I, Zakir Abdul Karim Naik.
Okay, he says he's called Zakir Abdul Karim Naik. Okay, my first time hearing of your full name. What next?
Was born on the 18th of October 1965.
Okay, so that's his date of birth. He's telling us of himself. He says he was born on the 18th day of October 1965. Okay, where were you born?
In the city of Bombay, today known as Mumbai, in the state of Maharashtra in India.
Oh, okay. My first time knowing this. The city of Bombay, that's what he said. Today known as Mumbai in the state of Maharashtra in India. Wow. Okay, so how old are you now?
Today, I am 56 years, 2 months, and 28 days young.
Older or younger? That's what he said. He still believes he's young. Okay, he says, today I am 56 years, 2 months, and 28 days young. Well, okay. What next? What do you say about your religion?
They were broad-minded and they were practicing Muslims.
Okay, so I think let me take you back. He was talking about his parents. Okay, so fine. What about your parents? Tell us about your parents.
My parents, both my parents, they were highly educated.
Okay, so he says both of his parents were highly educated. Okay, and he says they were broad-minded and they were practicing Muslims. Okay, so did they ever force you to become a Muslim, Zakir Naik, like how you try to force people to become Muslims?
But even though they were practicing Muslims, they never forced any of us.
Okay, Dr. Zakir Naik says even though they were practicing Muslims, they never forced any of us, that is any of he himself, his brothers and sisters, to become Muslims. Wow. Okay, if that's so, let's proceed.
Any of my brothers and sisters, including me, to follow any of the faraid in Islam.
Okay, so he made it specific. He says they never forced any of his brothers and sisters, including himself, to follow any of the faraid in Islam. Okay, they never forced you. Are you sure?
They never forced us.
Okay, he says they never forced us. Okay, that's cool. So that's Dr. Zakir Naik for you. He actually is telling us that he was never forced to become a Muslim. He gave us of his biography. You get that? So he says he's called Zakir Abdul Karim Naik, and he was born 18th of October 1965, the city of Mumbai, today known as Mumbai, in the state of Maharashtra in India. And again, he says he's 56 years of age, 2 months and 28 days, and he still sees himself to be younger. Well, in Quran chapter 29, Quran chapter 9 verse 29, we get to know there are many passages in the Quran where Muslims are told to force people to become Muslims or to become just like they are. Or we get to mean, I think Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah 32 and 33 also tells you, the Muslim, of how you are to force the Christian to become a Muslim. So, Dr. Zakir Naik, if you are claiming you were not forced to become a Muslim, it really means you don't have to be forcing people to become Muslims. You get that? So this is an appeal to the Islamic terrorist associations like the Al-Shabaab, Taliban, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Boko Haram, and co. You see, you need not to force people to become Muslims. If you claim your religion actually stands for peace, you have to also be doing stuff that corresponds to reality or that corresponds to peace. Hope you get with me. So may God richly bless you for listening to this program, and make sure to help in tagging all Islamic channels, help in sharing the program to your loved ones. Make sure to like the program, subscribe to the program, and as well help in actually announcing this news to your Islamic communities. Or we get to me, tell the Islamic gurus that no one is supposed to force anyone to become a Muslim, because Dr. Zakir Naik says no one ever forced him to become a Muslim. Meaning, if he had wanted to become a Christian, he would be given the chance to become a Christian. And if any of his brothers and sisters had wanted to become Christians or any member of any other religion, they would be given the chance, and they wouldn't be forced to become Muslims, or they wouldn't be rejected or ignored by the family simply because they didn't choose to become Muslims. So we get to me. So if you're a Muslim and you've given birth to a girl or a boy and they are not willing to be Muslims, don't force them. That's what Zakir Naik is telling you. Don't force anybody. Hope you get to him. Don't force anybody. There are people today who you will confront sometimes, and you will tell them about Jesus Christ. Seriously, they will be like, yeah, we've ascertained that indeed Jesus Christ is the way to salvation, and without him none is going to attain salvation or secure salvation. But if we are to say goodbye to Islam right now, our heads are going to be chopped off, our parents are going to ignore or deny us, our families are going to reject us, or blah blah blah. I'll be getting to that. We cannot do that all because we do not have control of our own choices or something like that. We are under the control or the supervision of our parents, and thus if we try to make this hasty decision, they are going to overthrow us out of the or expel us out of the family. Well, Zakir Naik is telling you to never do that. Wheresoever you may find yourself as a Muslim, please make sure to take it cool with your words. If they do not decide to go by your religion, but rather want to be Christians, don't reject them and don't molest them, don't mistreat them, don't bully them. I'll be getting to me. That's exactly what Zakir Naik is telling you. Shall we end it up here? We are meeting up here once again some other time. Brother King F. Biney of Maryland, Church of Christ, U.S.A. May God richly bless you, Dad. And also Mr. Peter Pauly, and also Mr. Danidam Kwashin Shen of Palermo Church of Christ, Italy, Mr. Williams Pastor of Palermo Church of Christ, Italy. May God richly bless you all for watching and sharing this program. Grace Safo Wadie Adams Fashion. May God richly bless you all for watching and sharing and liking and subscribing to the channel. Bye bye.